Welcome to the Beginning, Season 52. Today we are playing Displaced to the End, which is a Mystery Teams game. So this is a Mystery Teams game, but it's a little weird because there is actually another world. At 250 coordinates in every quadrant, there is a teleporter that will randomly teleport you to the other world and scatter you. So your teammates, it's teams of three, so your two teammates could be in the other world. They could both be in your world from the beginning. Or they could go to the other world partway through and then not be in your world. If you don't know what Mystery Teams is, at the start of episode 2, everybody gets assigned a team, but you only know your team by finding them in-game and matching your banner with their banner. So, basically, you can't say in chat you have X and Y banner or whatever. You have to actually find the person in-game first. One more part of this game mode, too, is that every 5 minutes, I assume at the start of episode 5, you will randomly get the coordinates of one of your teammates, but you don't know, obviously, what teammate or what world they're in. They can move around, they might not be in the world that you're in, so it's not like a super reliable way to find teammates, but I feel like it does help a little bit. It can give you some sense of direction if you still haven't found your team. Although I think it's better this way. Oh, hi. BJR. we can't check our teams yet though. Although I think it's better this way, it is scarier when teams are not able to be found until PvP is on, because obviously every encounter with someone is either they're your team or you potentially might have to fight them or run away. Also, geez, food runs out fast. I forgot about that. We are also playing in 1.19 but with 1.8 PvP. I don't have a ton of experience in 1.19, especially the caves are crazy to me. And I also have a little bit of ping since this is an EU server, since To the End is primarily a European round. Anyway, kind of weird for me to be playing this. I don't get to play recorded rounds that often anymore, and I've got a lot going on IRL right now. I'm actually moving in 2 days, a pretty big move. So I have to finish packing and doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it's going to be a very exhausting move. But I've also been dealing with some other things the past few months. I don't want to get too much into it because it's a little depressing, and I also can't explain it that well, but I've just been having this kind of mysterious chronic illness. Don't know what's causing it. I've been to the doctor and had lots of tests done, and they're like, oh, we don't know, we just work here. And so I've been waiting to see a neurologist, but it's basically a lot of the symptoms line up with long COVID, but that seems unlikely to me because if I ever had COVID, I didn't get very sick from it. I never knew I had it if I had it. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on. It's just the main things are chronic, constant fatigue and brain fog, and it's really hard to push through it sometimes. Also, but there's also it's pretty much a whole body thing, but also where the hell is the food? I did spawn buy a chicken, but I didn't realize I was gonna run out of food instantly. What the hell? Chicken, oh thank god, but I need to cook it because it's gonna give literally no saturation. Oh thank god. Oh, I'm saved. I definitely needed that for enchants anyway, That's another thing about Mystery Teams is I really like to just make an enchant table if I can. I don't like waiting to see if I meet up with a teammate and they have enchants, because most likely, there's a pretty good chance the first person you find isn't going to be on your team. So I don't know. I don't like taking that risk, personally. I don't love it. Yes, it is potentially a waste of diamonds, but, it is also very much so potentially a lifesaver. And also, even if you find your team and they already made enchants too, it's you save the time of having to both, gear up, because you both geared up separately, I guess. And there is another village, kind of a redemption except it's behind the borders. That's unfortunate. Pretty sure these things have chests in them. I don't know if someone was here yet, though. What am I hearing? Oh, that's just my walking. Okay, I don't want to walk on that thing. Oh, someone was probably already here. I don't think this flint and steel is really gonna be of any use to me, but I'll keep it.
Oh yeah, someone was here. They tossed out the nuggets. Okay, there's so much sugarcane. Anyway, I really need to get in a cave. I don't play often enough, so like my efficiency is super low, and it doesn't help that we're in this new version where there's like quite a bit of things that are different from what I'm used to in the versions that I've, you know, played hundreds and hundreds of UHCs in. So first, I might try to get a couple more apples, then we're gonna go down and rush a cave, and then I guess we try to find our team like relatively early. If I was already able to like find my team right now, I would just like run around and find my team before I even cave if I could, probably, but also kind of very few books. And I still got like no food, so I think I might need to get like extra apples if the rates are reasonable enough and just eat some. That's unfortunate. There's a jungle apparently. I've not found a jungle. You know what, we're gonna eat a couple apples because I am hungry, and they seem to be dropping relatively easily. I don't know, man. I just work here. I don't even work here. I'm just here. I'm just present in this location. I'm gonna make some doors because from what I remember, underground is a lot of water, and it's basically like, in a lot of ways, aquaphobia. So doors are very useful to not die. Because it is like crazy easy to drown, especially when you have slightly not great connection, because then like you're always like actually a couple bubbles closer to drowning than you thought you were, or like than is being currently displayed on your screen. So you can be very careful. Stripped oak log. How did I strip an oak log? Oh my gosh, it's naked. I don't like that. I think actually is that from like right clicking? Yeah. That's funny. Ooh, horses. They're off, but they can give me a very important object known as leather, because books are nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought they made swimming a little better in this version. I was like, what is taking so long? Hey, well, there's more pigs. Got some leather, so... Okay, you know what? We'll grab these pigs. Kill the horse. Kill the horse, ride a cowboy, and then I'm gonna go in a cave, I guess. I don't know, dude. Yay. I love getting lots of apples. Now, hopefully the ore rates aren't super low. Like, the past couple times I played this, like, game mode, or in this version, there's just these huge caves, but then, like, I just find it seems like such little ore. Sometimes a decent amount of gold, but, like, especially diamonds, like, nothing. And I understand like the ore limiter is pretty important in that sense, because otherwise everyone's gonna mine full diamond and it won't be quite as, you know, interesting of a game. But yeah, like sometimes it seems to go too far. Also, I feel like these mobs are spawning around me, like definitely was not here before. And did I place those saplings, or was that the other person that was nearby here? Little uncertain. Little spooked. We still got a little while to PvP. I also have this, I'm using kind of a crappy keyboard, and I noticed, I'm pretty sure just it like can't take more than like 2 or 3 inputs at a time. So like, say like right now, I'm shifting and walking. I'm trying to hotkey like to change like to my sword. I can't. Like I have to scroll if I want to do that. And I don't know why it does that. It's really annoying. But hopefully that doesn't screw me over, because it does completely mess with my muscle memory, which surprisingly I still have some of that, like after barely playing. But yeah. Okay, let's get underground. I wasted a lot of the first, well, didn't waste it, but I used up a lot of it. Okay. That was kind of risky to do with that connection. I didn't even get string from it anyway. I don't need the chicken probably, but let's get that. Okay, I need to find a cave. So yeah, they do go very, very deep, and I know that like past a certain point, like it gets harder to find iron like when you go too low, which is annoying because I love to like just kind of rush deep, and then a lot of the times the first iron I get is like pretty far down. Fulbright, there we go. I didn't have that on the whole time, sorry, but obviously it's not a big deal till now. Okay. I do hate how well, I like it in the sense of like game polish, but I hate how, oh, that is water. when you shift, it changes like your actual like perspective now too. So it's a little harder to tell like if I'm safe to drop. Okay, sometimes. So let's go over here. Let's get in here and recover some bubbles, and then I'm gonna keep swimming over there. Just keep swimming, and hopefully find either iron or like a possible opening into air or both. Okay, let's get in here if I can do this properly. Thank you. That was unsettling. Okay, and down here. How far down am I? 42? Not, but there's some iron, so we're just gonna stop here for now. Hopefully, we'll get in an area with no water. What I'm wondering is like how people are playing Minecraft, you know, like relatively new, how they're supposed to like figure out how to explore these caves. I mean, like it is kind of stupid. Like there should be like an item that like has the function of these wooden doors, for example, that isn't a wooden door, because it's kind of a stupid like workaround. That's not like, I feel like, I feel like that's not something people would inherently think about. Sorry, that was scary for a moment. I did not expect that whole gravel situation. Okay. Let's get in here. I didn't like that sound. I know that sound has something to do with, like, there's killer zombies coming after me or something, I'm pretty sure. But I don't really know how it works. Probably a famous last words type scenario, me saying that, but... Okay, you know what? We're gonna just get in here, and then I'm gonna just dig, because I am so tired of being in water. Now let's dig. So there's, okay, so we have found some pockets of air here. Nice, okay. You know, just a couple 100 more hours of practicing caving in this interesting, you know, generation, and maybe I'll be okay at it. We're at all the way down here, though, so it's going to start getting harder to find iron, and I do not have a ton yet. But I'm going to quickly make a pick either way. That way we can, a pick and probably a bucket, so I can actually start mining better things that I get to. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make a chest plate first, actually, just so I feel like I won't lose all my health instantly if I do get hit. I guess I'll keep the flint and steel in case I get in some early PvP encounter or something, but... Oh gosh, encountering people in caves in mystery teams sucks. Because it's like... Usually you don't see them very long before, like, you're in combat, so, like, being able to confirm if they're not your team is very hard and very risky and scary, but then obviously you don't want to just, like, murder somebody you see without checking that, unless you know, like, your team's already died, I guess. So, yeah. Oh, I hear a skeleton. Oh, okay, wow. That was scary. I hate when there's lower ground over there, so it's kind of annoying. Just gonna do this, playing very carefully, because I have no armor yet, really. Sometimes the annoying thing with skeletons is you hit them, and then they like, get knocked back, and then they can shoot you, even though they couldn't shoot you before. Where is it, though? Oh, okay, come over here. I don't think he could have gotten there, actually. Come over here. Come on. Okay. Yay. There is a spider, but I'm a little less scared of them. Skeletons are a little scarier because there's no shields, but I think they still do, like, a good amount of, like, buffed damage. I saw something about them being, about mobs being nerfed a little bit to, like, help make up for no shields, but I don't know if, like, that still equals out to, like, how it was before, you know? And I don't really want to find out until, like, I kind of have to. There's diamonds. That's a good... This is also a freaking just insane cave. This isn't the deep dark, is it? I don't know what the deep dark looks like, but this place is scary as hell, and I know that, like, I don't know if wardens can even appear in an Arctic game. My god. Okay, am I gonna do this? I guess so. Oh. Oh. I guess water doesn't break your fall. I did not know that. I guess if you hit the corner of a block, even if it's water, you still die. Man, there's... So that was basically like a bug. Well... That sucks. I wanted to play.